Joe Rogan, who you think would have me on, given the range of things I talk about, never had me on, won't have me on. And he takes the piss out of the fact I'm talking about the reptilians. He had a bloke who's just been around not very long called Ian Carroll on recently, talking about the stuff, the same stuff going round, around, around. And they were kind of having a laugh about me and the reptilians. And yet, just a few weeks earlier, he'd had two insider whistleblowers on from military projects saying that of all the alien groups that they had been researching and were kind of, they were people that were researching in the military unidentified flying objects. They call them something else now. And he was saying that you can talk about, to an extent, any of these things like the Greys, but you don't talk about the reptilians. That's shut off immediately.
Why?
Well, because they're running the show. The what we call the Greys are basically like almost like AI gophers, really. The reptilians are running the show. And so you don't talk about them.
This is absolutely so weird. Even if you're a Joe Rogan fan, this is outright crazy. Because Joe Rogan, he professes himself as a deep thinker and searching for knowledge and rolling blunts and look beyond the surface and think out the box and critical thinking, all those fancy terminology. He invites all type of people, question this, question facts, question truths, question beliefs. And one of the masters of deep thinking, the master, the living legend, the deepest people, David Icke is the deepest thinker right now, people, when it comes to philosophies, theories, seeking knowledge, seeking beyond what we know and what was given to us. And Joe Rogan refused to carry this brother. This Ian Carroll brother, me see. I wonder if him me see the pan Candy's program right now, cause Candy's supposed to depend some, I don't know, must be maternity or something married. I don't know, but she no present people. I see this guy pop up. I'm not really listen to Candies like that, people. Almost every is an issue and we see a video and we say, let me hear what she say now, cause we already know who she be, people, Me not take her seriously. None at. So I see this brother pop up and I listen to a video with him, cause he talk about Netanyahu and Bibi and this movie, and so kind of interesting. I listen and I say, oh. But him just come out to ask be a question and when it shoot right in front of the face, why when you kind of say it? Sometimes I can't take these so-called shooters and these logical thinkers, these critical thinkers, asking questions. Come on, just say it. Say it. Just like how Joe Rogan refused to carry on David Icke, cause I'm afraid David Icke get proven right, because everything where you are say right now, Joe Rogan and all of those people that invite on, David Icke been saying this and more deeper, more in-depth research, analysis, breakdown, connecting the dots deeper than one can ever do. But yet still you not carry this guy. You invite Elon Musk, this musketeer guy. Elon Musketeer. Smoke some blunt, roll weed and puff and cough and all of a sudden he's one of us. He's in the club. Freedom. He's a freedom fighter. He's just like us. He's down to earth. just because a man smoke some herb. Crazy, ain't it? Just like how Joe Rogan, UFC character, entertainment character, WWE character guy, come forward with all these muscles and say him a truth and my seat knowledge. And the, me don't want to sound like a scratch record, but the deepest thing, this is an insult, you know. Clear insult, people, and this is my night. I'm my videos. I'm gonna rant on. I'm gonna rant on. Joe Rogan is. I don't listen to Joe Rogan, no people. Me just know that this brother just, you know, what you're what. Him just invite some interesting people more while, quote unquote interesting people, cause me never really know if those people interesting more. Listen to some of them. Some of them kinda you say yeah and you know listen to them I say, but most of them is just surface level thinkers, people. Surface level. And a man like David Icke, people. Man refuse. This alone show you where these guys are on. Them not really want to go deeper than what them so-called discovered. And it's so funny, you know, people, when Joe Rogan them come on the scene and them start talk about some things where people not really talk about a lot. Them get this big media push, this big highlight and a frenzy and following start go up and people are say, wow, deep thinkers, truthers. You know, they're knowledgeable. They are beyond what we have been given and what we think we know. They are beyond that. Most people in a frenzy, mainstream media, body start talk about this brother, Joe Rogan. You listen to Joe Rogan podcast, Joe Rogan. And I say, what? Even Alex Jones, people, Alex Jones. Remember, high school, I was listening to Alex Jones and Old Man Santo, and you hear this brother talking at this voice, and is that why is a Texan voice or what? But when you hear that voice, it's like, I say, yeah, that brother, yeah, this brother is a powerful one. He's a powerful one, and you hear about this GMO and Monsanto and all that thing that cause cancer and all type of thing, and they tell you how genetically modified organism you know, mix the plants with meat and gene cell and animal cell and plant cells, and I'm like, yo, how I go and how them man do? And like we start to say anything are real when me live, me the seeds are coming and genetically modified, they can't grow but they can't plant. Because I say what this thing real as. So I didn't me I come from Alex Jones people, and I say to Alex Jones jump on this Trump Rogan, and I say, yo, I wear this brother upon people. So it's like back to Joe Rogan now. He invite Trump on people. And we both know him. David I got the down strong Trump. Most of the things it's like Joe Rogan, yo, we just have to say this. Probably Joe Rogan say, yo, him see it, him know him think about it and say, yo, I'm not gonna destroy my platform. Me just think it's that cause imagine David Icke and Joe Rogan podcast. With the reach, with the platform, the numbers, the eyes, the ears. That would actually broke the internet, and most of these belief systems will be destroyed on that podcast, people. Destroyed, dismantled. So, and that's the only reason I think Joe Rogan knows that he might get targeted because him going to do this. Him like him bring David from obscurity where them a try to put him on in right now. That's why me even they hear people. And to end off this video, cause me not to draw to people, but me just see that video and me did offer react people. And it's just a privilege, as I say, it's a privilege people for know say. Me I listen to David Icke and me even know me just did say me I post some David Icke video and make people see, and this community people, like the people that may listen to David Icke and in the comment section, and it's like that community is just like one of the greatest community ever. This man should be on YouTube and there's no reactor, no one reacting to David Icke, just like how Joe Rogan do and bring on David Icke. Me I look online, me I search online, me I see no reactors of David Icke videos. So people can start react to David Icke. I don't know to these YouTubers. I don't get it. Them afraid them get cancer, blackball, deleted. Probably just that people. I ain't idea. Probably Joe Rogan do calculations and him say no, it not gonna work in my favor. So I'm not gonna risk it. That I only quote unquote logical explanation why Joe Rogan hasn't invited David Icke and refused to. Because I can't knowledge, I can't information in my search, I can't research my do, I can't no deep dive. That's no deep dive, bro. Bringing on Elon 2 times. Be a stupid question, be a grown question. I try normalize Elon, even what Mark Zuckerberg. I try normalize himself. And he burn a pot too, he burn a spliff too. Or him just like us, eh? Okay. And man want to talk about grays and aliens and underground bases and otherworldly things and inner earth and all those ancient Egyptians and ancient this and that. But reptilian, no, they're scared. Cause what? The man who them heard from first is like are the most profound man on this subject. Them no one prove him right. It's like if them even think about it or try to legitimize the idea when them did a laugh after the man. And that's the whole point of people. They were laughing so hard, they was enjoying the circus, enjoying the ridicule, and for them come now and talk about grace and all these other things where enough people don't believe or even think possible. So if you entertain that idea, say yeah, reptilian thing theory can be real too. Them no wonder them can't face the reality there. Them can't face the reality, people. That me think. That me think, people. Cause they're a part of that group. They're a part of that mass. They say this brother crazy. Laugh of time, cause him even name drop, you know. Call a couple him say him a drifter. He's a grifter or something like that. Legendary, living legend. Living legend. This man is a living legend, people. Living legend. So Joe Rogan, David I don't really need her. They don't need her, but the man blind people. The man born from a 30th country. Much country. They refuse to make a man travel, people, and go talk. Refuse, deny man. You right people for travel, which is crazy, absolutely crazy, yo. And everybody quiet the truth as the people that me we so-called stand up for truth and rights. Even the Candies Owen as I say people. Why art? Him a try free Weinstein. Candice Owen, people. I try. We see him interview Weinstein from prison. Literally, this kind of people, right? Almost all Hollywood, 80% of Hollywood lick out on him and say, yo, everybody know about him, and all heap of people come out, people. Terry Crews. Enough people give accounts and what this man do, what this man capable of, and all these things. And now, can this when I interview this man and why he have to be you? I don't get. She try free man. She try say, oh man, innocent and man, if we give him, if we listen to him, man, he needs to be set free. That basically she say, and me I say, why? Look at David Icke plight. A man will stand up for truths and I try question things and I question the narrative. Same thing we not talk about and deep state and the strings attached and when other man talk about too much years, we don't want to say man stupid, man silly, nobody no entertain, nobody no give me platform. Pierce Morgan and all of them, I warn them on you. And the crazy yo, the crazy people, that's why I not to rate these type of journalists and truthers and I not rate them people because some things, certain things they geared their platform to or their fan base to or eyes to. It's really irrelevant to people when they think about like the bigger picture and the deeper meaning and things that we need to get to right now to free more people from this illusional matrix. These guys and girls not into it. Candies, whoa. I don't know people why people listen to these people. I take them even serious. So, I leave it right here, people. As I say, it's a privilege to react to David Icke. And, yeah. Privilege, fever of this community, people. So, love as always.